Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Happy to see you back here yet again in this LFL 2021. My name is still Solari. I'm accompanied here, as always, by my colleague Brilman. And today is gonna be a special day and a special game. And if you're wondering why, Brilman is about to tell you.
It is absolutely true, because right now, the stakes for this game are incredibly high. You see, the thing is, as we've talked about it in the previous games, and I'm going to remind you right now, the 5 winners of this regular season means the first 5 teams to qualify are going into the playoffs. That is something that we already know. However, the first team to be on the tournament scoreboard is going to Year Masters. And the thing is, if Team Misfits Premier are going to be able to pull this game off and win against Team MCES, that means that they are going to have a tiebreaker against Team Combine Corp, which are momentarily sitting on the first place, Misfits presumably on the second. With that being said, that means in case Team Misfits are going to pull this game off, they have an opportunity to still go to Year Masters. And I am really looking forward to that one.
Oh my god, same, honestly same. That is gonna be yet another bloodbath that we're going to witness, because this is something that Misfits have been preparing all along. And today is the day when everything is gonna be decided for them. Well, not everything, but the stakes are pretty high, if I can say so.
The worlds are supposed to be colliding today, and I really hope that they're going to. As one man said, if you throw another moon at me, I'm gonna lose it, and I hope that Misfits are about to lose it here today. Hopefully we're gonna go to the draft as soon as possible, because I'm really excited with that. I can't even, look, my hands are shaking. Yes, I'm shaking them myself, but I'm shaking for that game. Absolutely I am.
I'm really looking forward to see what is going to be picked today, because the band's already super promising. I see Thresh and Rel, and that is actually really personal. Poor Jack Troll. You are just being... No, Jack Troll, you're not picking anything that you want. And Woolite too. Woolite, no
And
Kaisa for
yeah.
you.
Seraphine and Yone from Misfits, something that we see quite often, I would say, because of the mid lane. Yeah, especially Seraphine. You don't really want to see Seraphine in any professional game. Gangplank also joining the fray. Not exactly sure if ACD is a very good Gangplanker or not, but that might be the case. Lilia is getting picked as the first one. Graves, probably a good answer for Schnatzen. Maybe even Needly.
Yeah.
Both of them is going to work pretty nicely against the pony.
It could be also another pony, to be honest, just to out-pony the pony, you know.
Well, pony for pony sounds like a very good exchange, I suppose. We have a cow for pony, that's also quite nice, Jack Troll. Not exact, as I always said, not exactly something of my particular favorites, because Jack Troll and Leona is just my favorite combination, period. Changed my mind, you know.
Jack Troll and Rel, but that's not available anymore, so... Gotta work with what we have.
Neither is Leona, so, you know, I still think that Neely is going to be a very good option here.
Yeah, she's gonna be a little bit quicker than Graves, but it's gonna be Pony. I was right. I win the bet.
You were right. You win the bet, yes. What do you win? Absolutely nothing.
Yay, my favorite!
Not exactly actually sure. Maybe...
Ooh. That's getting more and more
This is going to be Lilia top lane, then?
Or Lee Sin top lane? Honestly, I don't like either of the options, and yeah, I was just about to say that probably they're just troll picking for now, and they're gonna pick something normal. I mean, so that's exciting.
I suppose they know that they don't really have a chance of going into the 5th place. No offense, Team MCES, but like really, with that score, you're not really going far. But...
Yeah.
Xayah...
I mean, it's a good pick. She feels good.
It's a good pick.
There are better picks, but she's a very good and very decent pick.
And Cyan, alright.
Ooh, I wonder what Aggressivo will reply with. He still has most of his picks available for him. Well, he has all the picks. Yeah, I would
think
say
the Crocodile
probably. Could be Gragas.
Would be one of the best.
Could be Gragas too.
I don't think Gragas will have enough damage against Cyan, honestly speaking, because Cyan is one of the tankiest, bulkiest top laners, so it's... Well, Atrox, yeah, also Serves the purpose. The one-man army is back, apparently.
Yeah. That's I like it more than any of our other options. Aggressive on Atrox is just insanely good combination.
Yeah. That's one of those things that just got me incredibly hyped for that man. Rakan also goes, because of the good combination, Xayah Rakan, that's something you don't really want to see. Probably Tristana will be there for Woolite.
Yes.
Yes, and they're going to ban it straight away.
Yeah, because you don't want to give Woolite Tristana. Neither Kai'Sa nor Tristana, no.
He still has Aphelios available.
Aphelios and Kalista.
He can go Vayne. That would be actually a very good pick against both Lilia and Cyan.
Yeah.
Lucian joins the frame, means that maybe Sotus is going Oriana.
Or Zoe.
Or Zoe, yeah, that's also correct. Might be a good pick for Royal to think about Syndra, because I think that she can work around with it. Maybe not Sivir, also not exactly sure about this ban, honestly speaking.
There are better bans against Woolite, to be honest.
Yeah.
That's not the worst one, but
I mean, it still suits nicely into the team composition that Misfits do have right now because of the ultimate.
For the pony, oh my god.
Yeah, but still. Well, Oriana is getting in there. Not really a surprise pick.
It's just a very solid pick for Certus. When he doesn't know what the mid lane is gonna be, probably
they can go with Azir here. MCES. They can go with Azir.
They can.
That seems to be quite actually a popular pick for the LFL, so that might serve the purpose without any kind of problem. I still think about Syndra. I think it's not going to be that bad of a pick. Braum getting in there. A good support for Xayah.
Yeah.
Extremely good.
A very reliable one.
Although amount of damage from MCES is quite low momentarily. I mean, Cyan does have damage, so does Lilia. But objectively, Misfits possess much more damage now.
So MCES really needs to focus on mid laner really hard right now. Ooh.
Sylas.
That's interesting.
Oh.
No,
okay.
not Psycho. That's...
Actually, a very good pick against Oriana.
Yeah,
because of the amount of the mobility, because of the shields, because of his own ultimate. That means he's going to be able, the Chrono phase will be able to get away with the Shockwave and the Vayne, the one I've talked about.
Right.
Please lock it in.
I think he will.
I beg you, do that. Do that for me. Do that for me.
Do it.
Do it as one very... Yes! Yes! I'm very happy to see Vayne right now because that means we're going to see some really, really good action at the bot lane. And that actually suits so well against Braum.
Yeah. Yeah,
he has this amount of damage to go around and to play nicely with the amount of tankiness that he possesses on his own. But because of the fact that that's Vayne, it's not going to be that effective because of W, because of the silver. How are they called? I can't remember.
Silver bolts.
So the silver bullets, I think. Yeah, I think it's that's the name.
Something like that. Something silver.
Something silver. I mean, she's a vampire huntress. She's basically a female version of Van Helsing. So I'm just going to stick with silver bullets over here.
Okay, fine.
Right now, I mean, MCES, do you have very sustainable pick? It is extremely sustainable and with a very good amount of very good control. If you think about it, you have the Lullaby, you have the Featherstorm, you have the Trainwreck, the Pain Trainers going. You have the Chrono Shift, or the Chrono Phase, I'm not exactly sure about that one, and the Bronze ones as well.
Yeah.
But the amount of damage that Misfits do have right now is insane.
They have much more damage, honestly, and they have much more reliable damage. The one that's just consistently gonna chop off the health from their opponents, no matter how tanky they're going to be.
Absolutely, yeah. Although you need a little bit of a time for that Vayne to actually start popping.
So I think we're not going to see too much action in the early game. Or at least Misfits will try not to have too much action. Though Misfits are pretty unpredictable regarding the very beginning of the game. They can either do nothing or just go all in. And you can never predict.
I actually think that it's a fair proposition from me to say that I have a feeling that Schlatter might be interested in ganking bot as much as he can, because if you give Vayne enough time and enough gold to start stacking those items up as quickly as possible, especially that we know that Warlight is also a fan of their combination that I absolutely adore on Vayne, which is
Ginsu
Kraken Slayer and
Slayer.
Ginsu.
Yeah.
Yeah. That means the moment she hits her power spike with those two items plus both of the Berserker, no, not Berserkers ones, the ones that give you attack speed.
Oh my god, you're asking questions today, man. I'm not prepared.
I'm not prepared as well, but you know, just those ones.
Oh my god,
Like,
the Berserkers. Yes, they are Berserkers.
yeah, they are Berserkers. Okay. Fine. Yeah. Okay. I'm not. I have a good memory then.
Yay!
Anyway, if he goes for these 3 items, that means he's going to be able to kill almost anything in the Summoner's Rift.
Yeah. Oh, look at that. That is some sneaky Misfits Premier trying to maybe go a little bit into the enemy jungle.
Yeah, they can't. They're standing on the ward. That's not going to work too well for you. Well, here comes the very, very deep ward in here.
Also good enough.
I mean, you want to establish the control in the early game, I suppose, especially with the fact that they have a pony. Oh, MCS actually might be interested in trying. Oh. All right, Schlatzen might be in a bit of a trouble right now. Bukata is going here for the Raptors as to begin with. Here comes the smite. That's the second level hit by Schlatzen. Same goes Bukata. Ooh, ACD might be in a bit of a trouble right now. Citizen there. That's an E getting propped up. That means he can't flash over the wall. It manages to flash over the wall. Bukata might be in a little bit of trouble. Aggressivo going in there with a very aggressive flash. Manages to get away with the first Ballard. Misfits turn around this level 1/2 fight incredibly.
Insane! Wow, that was really good from them. Like, it wasn't exactly the aggression from Misfits Premier side. They were just taking their red buff, you know. But the way they turned around the fact that the enemy jungler and the enemy team was in their jungle is incredible. Just the pony just running full into the enemies just after hitting that beautiful level 2 from the red buff and just not being afraid of anything or anyone, and aggressive taking that first blood, which is good for him. Now he's gonna be in trouble.
Absolutely, yes. And I actually, Bukata actually goes to try and steal the blue buff right now from Schlatten. They're really, really interested in trying to stop Schlatten from getting those precious grips. Oh, we might have. Oh, Royal is also here as well. Schlatten might be in a bit of a pickle right now. Jack Troll is here to help. That's still 2-on-2 right now. Bukata goes there with Ignite. Schlatten manages to go away. Surtus with no mana though. That means he's not going to be able to do a lot. Tiger is already here to join the fray. Schlatten actually might be going down. Yes, he does. Exhaust being popped on Warlight right now. Will they get Royal? Oh, because of the right. No, the last ulti attack manages to pick it up. Both the bot laners of Misfits have to flash away in order to save their lives. Bukata manages to get away from Surtus as well. That means no of those red buff auto attacks for him.
That was that was really personal, to be honest, just going against Schlatten. First of all, trying to go towards his red buff in the beginning and then going into his blue buff domain, just trying to stop him as early in the game as possible. Wow.
And well, it sort of worked.
They stopped
from the
Schlatten.
beginning,
yeah,
but it didn't. Because you still managed to lose 1 kill in the process. So
and
you know,
that's your mid laner. So.
I mean, it's 1 for 1. It's not that bad, but it's still not exactly the best thing. And the mid laner, Surtus in particular over here, managed to pick up the red buff. That means he's going to win those exchanges. Aggressivo and Schlatten are trying to go in there. That's a ward, but it's going to be picked up because of the lantern.
What is happening in this game, actually? That is just... Oh, that is a gang on the mid lane. That's
Royal
what's
might
happening.
be in a bit of a trouble right now. Already used his E. That comes an E from Schlatten. Surtus will be able to pick up that kill with absolute at ease.
Beautiful. And Jack Troll was here just to help them in case anybody else comes from the jungle. That is nicely executed. Ooh,
Tiger and Moops, although already here, that means we're going to have a little bit of a fight. Here comes a Hex Flash. Jack Troll will go away right now.
No fight for now. But what I was trying to say right before the beautiful gank on the mid lane happened, there it is just a jungle against jungle, honestly. They're just trying to shut down each other, because you can see constantly Bukara and Schladen going into each other's jungles, trying to do as much, sneaky damage there as possible. And then turning it around incredibly in case of Schladen. Just, you cannot really take the blue buff because you've been spotted. Fine, I go to the mid lane and I take the kill. I help my mid laner take the kill. That's Misfits. That's all I have to say. Yeah.
Yeah, that's Misfits, exactly. And something that I want to point out as well, that I've seen some of the people in the comments, I think there was one particular comment that said that Schlatzen is probably one of the most valuable player in the Misfits team, which I don't necessarily agree with, but it is fair to say that when the moment that Schlatzen starts to perform not exactly as good as he can or wants to, then sometimes Misfits have a little bit of trouble of keeping up with the pace.
Yeah.
And I have a feeling that MCES are exactly what they're doing right now in here, that they're trying to slow the pace for Schlatzen. That means they're going to slow the pace for the whole Misfits team. But the thing is, Misfits know that the stakes are so high for them that they do not allow anything like that on the map right now.
Yeah, that is actually a very positive change against what we saw in the middle of the double robin, when you could see they completely lost the understanding and the control on the map just because they got so overconfident in themselves. Now they're much more focused on what they're doing in the team fights, in establishing control over the map, in just the micromanagement of the lanes and anything. And when like this, just
Jackdaw going in there, although Bukada might be going for a gank right now. We also have a little bit of exchange in the top lane, but Aggressivo already both ultimates are available, but Bukada might be actually going there for a kill. That's a W onto Jackdaw. There's no lullaby available. Nothing is actually available. Jackdaw might be in a bit of a trouble right now. That's a missed E from Bukada, but that's a kill, actually. Kill for kill, to be precise. Over here, Shockwave stops Royal from advancing onto the point. Bukada is on the chase. Well, I probably... Not going to... Yes, he manages to go away. The Q didn't hit second time. All thanks to Certus and his Shockwave. Thank you very much for that. And that's still a 1-for-1 exchange, but the turret plates are going to be picked by MCES there. I think one of it, at least.
At least one, yeah, but Surge is just coming and saving the day for his teammate. That's beautiful. But the amount of people that just happen to be there in the bot lane, both bot laners, the jungler and the mid laner, just coming to help them, and they all just focus their strength on Jackdaw because poor Jackdaw got stuck under the tower to let Woolite get away. That was sad to watch, honestly. Poor Jackdaw back there.
MCS are really interested in winning this match.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I understand why, but it seems like determination from Misfits is a little bit more, like, efficient, I would say.
They have more
at least
stakes.
Right now. We have 1,000 gold different in 8 minutes of the game. I'm sorry something is happening with my voice. I can't breathe normally. You're not letting me breathe, Misfits at MCES.
Oh,
but anyway,
Misfits.
The thing is, it seems like the determination from Misfits is a little bit more efficient right now than the determination from MCES.
I would say so. Probably, as I said, because they have much more stakes at the moment, and Schladen is going in. Yes, he's
Schladen is going in there. Moops. Oh, the onslaught of the shadows going in there right now. Here comes the knock-up. That means 2 people are going to be knocked up. Jackdaw has to flash away in order not to die. And that Tiger. Schladen absolutely demolished from the Summoner's Rift right now. This gang turned up not to be as good as possible. Bukada is still on the chase right now. No, the Lullaby is still available, nor is the Glacier Fascia right now. ACD has a little bit of exchange with Aggressivo, and despite the good beginning of the fight, it didn't really turn up that well.
I'm not sure if Misfits really understood that Bukada was at the lane already, because I don't think they were prepared to face 3 people on the lane.
I think they were, but they thought the onslaught of the shadow was going to be enough. Maybe. But it wasn't.
It wasn't at all. The damage coming from Tiger, he just removed Schladen from the game completely. Like, go
That's
away,
deleted.
Schladen. Yeah, that was exterminated. No, Schladen, you're not doing anything.
Are we going with Doctor Who memes right now? Are you saying that Tiger is Dalek or something?
I mean, he didn't even need his ultimate to exterminate Schladen, so I would say yes.
Exterminate.
Exactly, thank you.
And I'm
Ooh.
just going to point out the fact that Zlatan picked up right before this really failed gank on the top lane. He picked up the Herald. Now they're trying to pick up this Dragon right now, but Aggressivo here is just safe to fight him with ACD. The onslaught coming in there. Oh, Jackshaw and Certazori to me flashes away in order not to be knocked up by the Shockwave. That means that Misfits can continue the fight with the Dragon. And it seems like they're going to win this because Lilia is way too far to try to stop them from doing that. ACD is back in the bush. Not going to have any kind of interruption in there, so that seems like a Dragon for Team Misfits.
Yeah, looking at the pings and what is happening on the map, MCES are trying to focus on the top lane while there is a distraction from Misfits Premier, because look at Tiger. He's doing the Woolite's job actually. He's just taking the towers down as much and as fast as possible.
And I only 2 minutes ago I've spoken about the goal difference. Misfits were 1,000 in the lead. Now MCS are in the lead in 500 almost.
Yeah.
So that's Woolite might be in a bit of a trouble right now. The Lullaby is available for Bukata, but no Glacial Seizure. Fisher available for Moops over here. Jackshaw is also without. He's level 5 even. That's a teleport on the mid lane. Certus and Schlanten might be going to help their teammates right now, but the tower is definitely going down right now. Oh, that's a very good knockup. That's also Vayne's ultimate being propped. That means the hunt is on. Bukata. Oh, everyone's going to withdraw, actually. Okay. Misfits managed to not give away this tower.
Amazing, actually, considering how little health the poor tower still has left. Though Tiger managed to take he took almost all of the plates they were in the tower.
Yeah,
It was just
4
the
of
tower
them,
itself left. Yeah.
He already has a Gale Force on
Yeah.
himself. That's pretty huge.
That is a massive advantage for him. I don't see the creep stat. Yeah, he's actually leading also in terms of the minions versus Woolite. So
And
he's
also
in a
the
better
kills.
position. Yeah, massive lead actually. 2 kills versus no kills. That looks like
Misfits managed to actually 2 minutes ago again, but Misfits managed to even the odds in terms of the goal difference.
yeah.
And they're still leading. They still haven't popped their Herald right now. The Herald is going to go off very, very soon. So they have to pour it as fast as possible. Seems like Shotgun's going to do that in mid lane. Yes, just in the very last second. I am not. Yes, he's probably going to take a few turret plates, maybe, if Royal's not going to try and kill it before. Tiger is going to pick up the last turret plate right now. No, he's
Still
not going
standing.
to.
Oh my god, how much HP does
I
that?
would like to know how much HP does that tower
No,
still has.
no,
Well, it's
no.
not going to live.
Ah, poor tower. It
Press
was
F to pay respect for that tower.
F for the
The
tower.
tower stood bravely.
Ah, poor tower. I feel sorry for it. It was there for such long time. But in the meantime, on the mid lane, yeah, I think it was 2 turret plates that were taken there.
Yes, you're
for
correct.
Certus.
Absolutely.
Yep. And it might be a few more for Aggressivo because he keeps pushing the bot lane a little bit.
ACD's going to the lane right now. He already has his onslaught ready. That means that if he would needed to, he would might just rushed for it. So I don't think Certus is going to pick up any turret plates in there. I'm really...
Certus is not going to pick any turret plates. He's back on the base.
Yeah, I'm sorry, aggressive. I mean, of course I meant aggressive, but thank you very much. I am only a little bit... I can't even, like, specify that, but, like, buzzard? I don't even know. Why did MCES spend so much time in the top lane right now? Well, there's not really much objectives on the map either. I don't really see the timer for the dragon. I might be blind. Help me out, please.
No, there are no timers today somehow. We just have to guess. But the herald should be popping up soon.
I'm not exactly sure. I think the Herald is a little bit further away than the Dragon. The Dragon should be popping pretty soon. Think about like 2 minutes or something like that. I'm not exactly sure about that. We might have some bit of action here in the bot lane. I was just very like confused why MCS spends so much time. Oh no, you were correct. The Rift Herald is already here.
See? So
But MCS are in the bot lane right now.
Yeah.
What are they fishing for?
Hard to say, to be honest. Maybe they decided to give up the Herald and decided to focus on the Dragon instead, because it's gonna pop up pretty soon. I think it's less than a minute left before him.
Yeah, that's probably correct. Also, considering the fact that Misfits are mirroring the movements of MCES right now. We have yet another exchange. That means that top laners are going back to their domain, and our bot lanes are back at home as well. I'm not exactly sure what the things are going to be in there. ACD is...
Oh, Woolite!
Whoa, Woolite is going down incredibly fast. I only blinked and I have missed that. Might be actually some more. Lullaby coming onto Schlatten. Onslaught of the Shadows means he will be able to go away. Certus has to go away as well. And MCS are winning this little fight for the Dragon without any kind of a problem. Aggressivo is going for the Rift Herald on his own. That's probably going to be an exchange of objectives right now. Schlatten might be going in there for it. There's also a ward in the bush right now. That means Schlatten is going to be spotted. Aggressivo fighting with that Herald. Yeah, that's going to be an exchange of the objects.
Yeah, but kudos to Tiger this time. He just trapped Woolite. He caught him completely without Woolite even probably understanding what exactly caught him and killed him, and that was so much damage.
Might be revenge coming in there. That's a Feather Storm getting in there. E is not yet propped. Might be going down. Yes, that's a Feather Storm and a Glacier Storm. A teleport. Both teleports are actually getting in there. Bukara is in here. He's going down extremely quickly thanks to the walls. And oh, massive shockwave.
Yes.
Gets it down. Braum and Aggressive are picking up their second kill. Misfits are not done yet. Certus didn't manage to pick up, but he stops the onslaught. That means there's no escape available for ECD, but he doesn't need one because he's extremely tanky. That man, Royal, trying to pick up some more damage on Schlatten, manages to do that, but still, Misfits won that fight in a very good style.
Yeah, that was very nicely executed from them. That was a very nice revenge for taking down Woolite, because you could see right here Jack Troll just doing the same with Tiger that Tiger did before to Woolite, just jumping from the bush where there are no wards of the enemy, and then the beautiful teleport from Aggressivo, because that's what Aggressivo loves to do, just to appear in the middle of the fight and jump into it. And yes, the shockwave from Certus was incredible. Loved it so much.
And I, because of the amount of particles, I thought that there is a second teleport also being burned from MCES, but apparently that wasn't true because the particles was just flying around. I think I got it. I
think there was an exhaust at some point, and it confused me for a mere second too.
I think I got it confused because of the Flash of Glisser. From Moobs, so I think that was the case. I think I'm not exactly sure about that.
Yeah, there was so much flying around that it's hard to say.
And the Dragon went to Misfits, I think.
No, it went to. Oh, I'm not sure. Oh my god.
I think to Misfits. I think no, it went for MCES.
Yeah, because Misfits got the first one. Yeah.
Yeah, they managed to take the Dragon out of that, though. Finally, we have a timer. That means that there's 3 more minutes until the next Dragon. It's going to be an Ocean Soul. It's very far away from for both of the teams right now because they're exchanging with that. I absolutely missed the fact how did the Dragon went to ACD.
Oh.
Might be caught in here. That's a very good knock-up. That's a Storm propping as well. Aggressive was already here with his W and his Qs to follow up, but ACD is extremely tanky already. Ignite is going in there as well. That's another knock-up, and finally Vayne is here. Flashes away now in order to try to save himself. Woolite maybe overcommitting right now. He decides not to go further. ACD is already incredibly tanky. Schlatten might be caught in here as well. Also has the Rift Herald, only 1/4 of it left. The both towers is going to go down relatively fast.
And MCES are actually aiming to continue with the towers on the mid lane, and I'm pretty sure that the moment that the Nashor gets up, both teams are going to try to fight for it, because right now the teams are going pretty equal. You can see even the goal difference is just... It's nothing.
There isn't one. There is no difference.
There is no goal difference. They're both going pretty equally, despite the difference in the kills and in the towers. So they both need this Baron to get a massive advantage, because that's an immediate massive advantage for any of them. And that is...
Can they go for it? Is there enough damage though? I'm not... Oh! What a lucky day for everybody! These turrets are the MVPs of the games. Look at it.
Oh my god.
I think there's like literally 1 HP on that turret.
I think so. It's not existent. You can't even see the HP on this turret, but it's there. It's still standing. Wow.
I don't understand. I literally don't understand what's
Don't.
happening in this game. This game is just off the charts.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
everything is just wow. Everything is weird, including the towers.
The stopwatch is for Lilia already available. I am quite surprised that nobody from Team Misfits yet didn't decide to go with a stopwatch of their own, especially with the fact that there is a lullaby that you really want to try to avoid for any costs.
I
But
think there is going to be Zonia's on Certus, and I think Woolite is going to build a stopwatch as soon as he finishes his games.
I mean, he has cleanse, so that's
True.
maybe not exactly that important for him. Schlatten tries to pick up some ward vision here because 20 seconds into the Drake. Oh, that's an onslaught going in there. Jackcho is knocked up and caught a little bit here in the fray. Oh, that's a very interesting turnaround from Misfits as they manage to pick up Tiger in extreme fashion. ACD's going down as well. Very, very fast. Aggressive is not even here to fight right now. And what was that?
That was a double kill for Certus. That's all I can say.
And apparently a Baron for Team Misfits.
yeah.
I didn't catch up what happened, but I know that Jackcho is the person who got the thing rolling for Misfits, so that was pretty amazing. Bukara moves and Royal was already there. Jackcho is getting out. He's getting from the behind. Royal's in there. Beacon. Warlight's up. Jackcho might be going down as well. Aggressive. Oh, that's a lullaby. That's a lullaby. Sotus is going down. Royal picked him up. Jackcho is also going down. Aggressive is on the chains on the Bukata, but Schlatten is probably going down. Manages to pick up Bukata, but ACD is already here with the teleport. Schlatten is getting away on extreme. I don't even know. How did he get away? What is going on in here?
I don't know. MCES just took a good fight that ended well for Misfits, and they turned it completely around and ended the fight actually better for them. They stopped the burn and they took 3 kills.
The dragon is going down as well. The
Oh my
Ocean
God.
Drake
Oh
is
my
going
God.
to MCES. Aggressive might be going actually for a steal. No, he manages not to do. He decides not to do that. And Royal takes up the tower. MCES are actually looking to win this game.
Oh, they are. Actually, we're back to that fight. Look at Jack Troll just turning around that initiation from ACD. Just
Boom onto Tiger here.
add a shockwave. Add a shockwave in the
And
face.
an onslaught of the shadows. Everything is burned in there like a kitchen sink. Just throw everything in there.
And then they decided to go for the Baron, and frankly, that's a mistake from their side, as we'll learn just a little bit later.
Maybe it was a little bit premature. I'm not
Maybe.
exactly sure. But I want to point out the synergy between Royal and Bukata. Just look at it. Royal getting in there, absolutely annihilating Warlight, uses his chrono break. Now, that's a lullaby onto Certus, manages to pick up that kill as well.
Yes, that... I don't even know how to call it, to be honest. But that was beautiful from both of them.
Some beautiful synergy. That's how you want to call it, I think.
Yeah, beautiful synergy. Yes, I think that's what I've been looking for. Thank you.
I will drag your attention to the goal difference right now, despite the fact what are we having on the map. Again, it's pretty equal. MCES a little bit in the front with, like, I don't know, 700 gold. Yes, that's 700 gold. But that's really not exactly that much of a goal difference, especially considering the fact we hit like 40k already, so that's not really that much of a big difference.
Yeah, actually, if you looked at the... Okay, maybe not look at the graph, because there's some action going to happen. No, not really. Okay, if you looked at the graph that was just popped up by our French colleagues, you can see that actually for the majority of the game, the Misfits are leading in the gold, but sometimes MCES managed to take the advantage. Now is one of those moments. The question is, will they manage to hold on to this advantage? Because...
Well, right now it looks like they are able to do that.
I would say, to be honest, I'm not so sure.
Are MCES going for the Baron, though? Ooh, Royal might be called by Schlatten over here. Schlatten and Aggressor are both to outflank. Oh, look at that! Royal has to use the current break in order to stay away. Onslaught in the shadows didn't find anybody in there. Lullaby found someone. Schlatten is going down. Same goes for Jackstraw, but Aggressive a one-man army yet again. We see it over here. Bukata is going down. Sota's picking up that, and I'm not certain. So Royal's picking up that kill. Has to pay with his life because Royal is there to pick up a kill of his own, and Aggressive stays there and fights, but didn't manage to fight the army on himself. Certus goes away not having his shockwave. That means he has to go away, and MCES are trying to take the Baron on their own right now. Certus is not going to try and steal that by the looks of it.
Doesn't have a shockwave yet again, so it's a little bit dangerous to go for the steal. But it looks like MCS are getting this Baron because yes, nobody's gonna get
on the
kill
last
in time.
struggle, but they are getting that. I have to give kudos to Royal. Just
Yes.
look at it. He
Yes.
is executing those fights so well.
He has a really, really good understanding of what is happening in the team fights. Because if you look at it like this, that's just
Shock! No.
Your microphone, your
Member
microphone
makeup.
is not even picking your
I am
fascination
so
up.
excited for this shockwave. My microphone is not even able to pick that up. Have you seen that? That
Yes!
4-member shockwave.
Yes, I have. It was one of the best shockwaves we have seen from Certus so far, and it's a shame that it didn't turn around the fight as it usually does from him.
Well, thanks to Royal, I suppose, because he managed to just pick Woolite out of nowhere there, even though Aggressiver with Weezward and... Oh, Aggressiver might be caught in here. No, not.
No, but I agree with you in giving kudos to Royal because he's understanding of what's happening in this very chaotic team fight is amazing. He just knows he needs to take down Woolite because otherwise Woolite is a problem, and he goes straight for it, and he does it and saves the fight for the team.
Well, basically wins, I would even say. And because of that, MCES are able to take the first tower down on the base of Team Misfits. That means that the siege is going to continue. We still have 1 minute and a half of the Baron buff. They might go and try to take the inhibitor, but they will probably have to go into the fight right now. Schnatzen maybe looks for some kind of initiation right now, but it wouldn't be exactly the best. Well, Royal is a little bit outzoned right now. He's trying to take the bottom tower. Aggressive is there trying to fight, but I'm not exactly entirely convinced that he is able to fight Echo with his chrono break. The tower is going down extremely quickly. Aggressive manages to, well, decides to pick up the fight right here, but Royal is getting away because of the movement speed that he has, because that is Echo goes back, actually.
Yeah.
That's a good decision, I suppose. The siege just continues right now. That means the Royal is not here, though. Matt has his teleport available, though you have to have that in mind. Teleport is going in there. The siege continues on the bot tower for 45 seconds until the Baron is going to wear off. That means you can try and fight for that. Schnatten is still trying to find some kind of an angle for an initiation. ACD is going down relatively quickly because of the silver bullets. Moops might be caught in here. The Glacial Fisher is going in there. I think I messed the name of the ultimate completely, but I don't really care. MCES are going to turn their attention away from the bottom tower. They are going to try and take the tower. Royal with the chrono break didn't manage to give Schnatzen away. That means that there is no save available for Royal right now. The dragon is going down extremely quickly. That's a dragon from MCES. And Baron buff wears off. That means, I suppose, we have a little bit of a reset.
Yeah, we have a little breathing room right now. The siege ends. Both inhibitors and one of the two towers are actually still standing for Mrs. Premier, so it's not completely lost for them. But considering that MCES have Tiger and Royal on their team, the two champions, the two players who are very good at split pushing, both of these can go down really, really quickly if they decide to go for it.
I just want to remind you that at a draft, I said that I don't really think that MCES are going to have enough damage. I take my words back.
Yeah.
To be precise, I swallow them back because that's completely not true.
Yeah.
Just look at the damage from that Echo and from Tiger. That's just insane.
I am specifically amazed by the damage coming from Tiger, to be honest, because the speed with which he stacks the feathers and then just takes them back in, completely stunning anybody who is in his way. I mean, yes, that's what Xayah does, but you need to really understand the champion deeply to be able to execute it so quickly.
He got in air.
Uses
his onslaught of the shadows in order to get away. Certus has to back
Oh,
down. Oh, shockwave!
shockwave!
Massive one, but the chrono break is available for Royal. That means he's going to get away. That's an exchange of the ultimates. Tower is still standing, though that's actually not exactly that bad for Team Misfits. MCES are looking to take the inhibitor. Tiger is doing a lot of damage onto that inhibitor. That means he can do that. Onslaught of the Shadow still not available for Schnatzen. That means he cannot initiate that good in there. That's a lullaby going on to Warlight. He flashes, no, Certus flashes away in order to not die. Schlatten is in a little bit of a problem right now. The fight didn't really continue. Jackjaw is in a very low amount of HP. MCES are still standing and they're trying to siege the base, and they're doing that actually quite successfully. The inhibitor is going down. All right, so now the onslaught is propping in there. That means ACD is going to get out of the fight, and it seems like MCS are looking for the Baron that is respawning in only a minute right now.
Yeah, they are, and if they manage to take that second Baron, they have all the chances to finish the game for themselves, to be honest, because right now they have the mid lane completely open for them. They just need to either go all in through the mid lane or finish the push through the bot lane and just take the game for themselves. And then we have no tiebreaker for the first place.
I think that Misfits do realize that, and they're not willing to throw this game up. I'm pretty sure that the next fight in the Baron Pit is going to be big.
Big and brutal, yes. That's what I would expect from Misfits, to be honest, because they still possess a lot of damage. With Woolite, with Certus, they just need to make sure that these two champions don't get controlled and don't get killed in the beginning of the fight.
But you still have to be very aware of the fact that the MCES are having a lot of very good global ultimates, because you have the Lullaby, you have the Chrono Break, you have the Featherstorm, the Glacier Fisher. I cannot get the name of that ultimate right, but it doesn't matter. And the Baron starts right now, so that means there's only one chance for them to steal this. Schlatzen might be... Oh, MCS are turning themselves around. The Baron is reset. Jackjaw managed to lure the enemy away. That means the Baron is going to be reset right now, and the fight might be started as soon as possible. Tiger is starting the Baron on himself again. That means MCS are going to try to take the Baron yet again. Schlatten doesn't have a flash available for him, but the smite is available for both of the junglers. Baron is going down quite fast. Less than 4k HP right now already. Might be some kind of a trouble. Royal getting in their Warlights. Oh, that's a very good lullaby for the team MCES. Aggressive. Schlatten is in a bit of a problem right now. That's an onslaught of the shadows. The two members of team Misfits already down right now. Aggressive as a one-man army, both with Woolite and Certus. The fight continues right now. Aggressive still manages to live in there, but Woolite and Certus are going away. Aggressive managed to do quite a lot, but it wasn't enough. 3 members of Team Misfits are already down. MCES can do the Baron yet again. Certus and Woolite are the only champions standing, and they're going to retreat. That means that MCES won that fight, and the Baron goes to them.
And all that is left to Mrs. Premier right now is to defend their base, because yes, that is the Baron buff for MCES, and right now they will continue the siege, and this time they can finish the siege. Certus might be trying to steal the Drake, because what MCES can also do is take the soul for themselves, and then the game is completely theirs. Though the Baron can be enough already.
To be honest, I am absolutely amazed by MCES right now. They are brutally changing the odds into their own favor. The tides, that's a tidal wave that just brings Misfits down. And even though I admire the courage and the strength of Aggressivo, he cannot stop this onslaught on his own. MCS are indeed going for the soul first. Aggressivo is not here, but he has the teleport available. Teleport is going down in the bot lane. Royal, and oh, he's going to be caught immediately. That means he's going down extremely quickly, but the soul goes for MCS, but Moops is going down fairly quickly as well. That means the fight... Oh, Royal has to go golden in order not to die from Schlatten. The fight continues. That's an interruption. That's 3 members of MCS. 4 members of MCS are going down already. Tiger's the only man left standing. That's an ace. 14 Misfits. They turn this around.
What?
That's a turnaround of the century.
What? The comeback is real, boys.
But the base Schlatten is going back in order to stop the siege of the base. The super minions are pouring into the base, but they can push. They can go into this. They can't even take they can actually take one line.
They can take the line. They can even try to take 2 lines, actually. They're quick enough. Oh my god, how did they do it? How?
I have no idea, but Aggressivo is my MVP of the game. I'm sorry, Jackjaw. That was an amazing play from you back in the mid lane, but that is amazing what he pulled off. And Warlight, and what's going on in here?
I don't know. Don't even ask me. Don't even ask me. Everything looked like all the odds were in favor of MCS. And then that teleport from Aggressivo, still looking like Aggressivo would be caught here, to be honest. It looked like the map was done
but look
for
at the
good.
popcorn. Woolite uses the popcorn in order to get in there as soon as possible. And he goes on to Royal knowing that there's... No, that's the chrono break. The chrono break. And then Woolite just absolutely decimates him. And Slatan picks him off. And that means they can go in there. There's nobody in there. They have all the damage in their hands.
Yeah. Actually, there was a very, very nice shockwave a little bit before from Certus, almost managing to catch 2 members. Someone, I think that was Bukada, but I'm not, no, not Bukada, someone, Royal probably went golden in that fight. You have to tell me who went golden. I didn't really catch.
That was Bukada because he's the only one that has Zonias.
Okay, makes sense. Thank you.
I suppose that does. Look at the damage, though. Tiger, 26,000 damage into that team fight, but it wasn't enough because Aggressive Certus and Woolite. That's exactly what I've been talking about in the draft, though. The combined damage of them is a little bit more than the combined damage of MCES, even though they have 2 very hard carries.
Yeah, that's true. But actually, one last thing I wanted to finish in that last team fight. Tiger, he actually also got caught in Certus Shockwave because there were at least 2 or 3 people caught in Certus Shockwave, but Tiger just brilliantly ulted out from it. That was just so beautiful. He still died in the end though, but he died like a hero.
Died beautifully.
Yes.
It seems like MCES are not done, though, even though Misfits, maybe they come back because we're only 2,000 gold difference right now in the lead of MCES, but they're going to take that tower extremely quickly. Chrono Break is used in order to get away and not being caught by a possible shockwave in there. MCES are still looking to continue the siege. This Xayah is brutal.
Oh, yeah. Whoever gets caught in the way of Tiger dies. No exception.
Absolutely. Well, maybe only if you're aggressive, I suppose.
One exception.
There's only one exception, the one-man army.
Yeah.
I think I'm going to call him like that from now on.
Yeah.
The inhibitor is going to probably die right now. MCS are looking to continue the chase. Royal is getting in there on aggressive. What damage is in there?
Insane. I don't even know how to call it. That...
Both of the inhibitors are going down extremely quickly, though. That's one inhibitor for MCS. That's probably going to be the second inhibitor. That means the super minions are going to pour into the Misfits base very quickly, and that's only 2 minutes left for the Elder Drake. The Elder Drake might be the end of the game.
There is also a little bit more than a minute left before the 3rd Baron, and if MCS take the 3rd Baron and don't lose it like they just did before...
One already? Yes, that's
yes,
the third one
yes,
already.
yes.
Oh my god!
We're already 37 minutes in the game.
We're 37 minutes into the game.
It doesn't feel like it.
Time.
There's just so much action happening all the time that it doesn't even feel like it's been that long. Oh my god. And
this game is like a time machine.
Yeah, and it's a goddamn roller coaster.
It
in
is,
all the sense.
Only 45 seconds left until the Baron is going to be... Oh, look at the bot lane, though. Woolite and Royal on their own. That means Woolite might be going down very, very quickly, which is not exactly a good thing for him. No, Woolite manages to... he just decides to go away. Why do I always say manages? That's just silly of me. But anyway... MCES probably going to try and take the Baron for themselves. Only 25 seconds remain. And Misfits are establishing the control over it. They're going to outflank them. Maybe ACD is quite away from them. So is Royal, but he might backdoor. You have to remember about that.
He has teleport. Just in case. He has a teleport too if he decides to
that is true.
Yeah.
But Misfits are going to withdraw right now to the base. They have to push out a little bit of the minions from the top lane. Right. Oh, the Baron is started and the Baron is going down really, really quickly. Popcorn is available for Slatan. That means he can try to go for the Steel. Royal is going in there. He's leading the super minions. And the aggressive is the only one there to try and stop him. There's no chrono break. No, there is Chrono Wake available for him. That means there's a duel in there. The popcorn is getting popped. That means Slatan cannot get in there and get out of the Baron pit easily. They're going to give it up. They're going to give it up.
Yeah. Are they?
Oh, because they got Royal. Because they got Royal. Royal has to use the Chrono Breaker. Oh, teleports is getting blunted there. That's a base race for them. He flashes in order to take the person. Oh my god, what is going in there? Shockwave is in there. What? Royal is going down. ACD is going down. That didn't work. They tried to raise the base as fast as they could, but it couldn't.
But it almost worked. That was actually so close, and now there's going to be another drink.
Teleport to the net. The Elder Drink is up. The Elder Drink is up. They have to try and steal it. It starts to decay. 2 members of MCES are not there, but Misfits are getting it. That's the onslaught of the shadows. So comes the Gesher Fisher. Jackdaw is already going down, but so does Wukada. There's only 1,000 HP for the dragon. It goes to Misfits. It goes to Misfits. Zlatan steals the dragon. That means the Misfits are still into the game.
Zlatan, why? Why are you so good?
Misfits are still in this game. Misfits are not done. They want to go to the first place. They want that tiebreaker. They want to go to the Euromasters. And there's nothing that stops them from doing that right now. The Elder Drake is theirs.
Oh my god. Oh my god. We have a replace where there is a little breathing room for us, but oh my god, can we please get back to the game as soon as possible? Because that's crazy.
MCES went with a very bold move right now, but because Misfits were prepared for that. As I said, there's a possibility of backdoor. So they were prepared for that and they went for it. They have stopped it immediately. And then there's only 3 members of MCES, especially without the Royal. You don't have enough damage to get Team Misfits down. Oh, the Guardian Angel for Warlight. That's actually very big.
Oh, yes.
That's very big.
Especially against Royal and Bukada, who just tried to fish him out of the team fights. That is incredibly good item.
I don't know how this game is going to end up, but I am extremely hyped. 41 minutes into the game. There is no gold difference in the game. Gold doesn't matter anymore that much. Their stakes are incredibly high.
Nothing matters except for the bases right now. Nothing else.
Nothing else matters. And the fight starts right now. Jackdaw is going there. There's an onslaught of the shadows onto Moops. But Zlatan is going down very, very quickly. Manages to get away because of his speed. Wukada is going down. Wooler picks up the kill. That's a very good knockup from Jackdaw. And the fight continues right now. Zlatan is going away, but the words ended properly. Tiger didn't manage to kill him soon enough. That is Misfits. They won the fight. That's the ace of, but Royal is going there for the backdoor. The backdoor is real. Maybe Zlatan not exactly able. Oh, Aggressivo is there. The World's Ender is here. The Chrono Shifter is waiting for Royal right now. He can try to 1v2, but he has to go away because the base is being pushed. The base race is not real because Misfits can push it much more faster. Royal is still there. Royal is down. That means Misfits have 20 seconds to take the base, and they will do this. The Misfits, they go for the tiebreaker with KC. They are going to try to go for the Euromasters. My God.
I am speechless.
All hail the Misfits. All hail MCES. Probably the best game I've ever seen in the LFL throughout all this 3 exhausting months. That was stunning from the beginning to the end.
Oh my god, yes. That was the most Polska Gorom game that we have ever witnessed so far. That was mind-blowing, to say the least. That was such a roller coaster. I feel emotionally drained, to be honest, just because
like my voice is going to tell me to go to hell because of how much this game got me on my toes. That was fantastic. And with those words, I don't think there's no analysis needed. We are going to have a tiebreaker. KC against Misfits for the first place. Which team is going to go to the Euromasters? We're going to find out in the tiebreaker. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. My name is, and will be Brillman. I was joined here by none other by Solari.
You know how it goes. No need to repeat.
Thank you very much, and we'll see you in the next game.
Oh yeah.